So as an entrepreneur, I know exactly what the fuck he's doing. And I know exactly where he got his fucking strategies from as well. So, basically what he's doing is he's streamlining the business, right? What he's doing is he's cutting out all the excess. Okay? And what that does to a company is it makes it a lot more efficient. And where he got it from is actually from this World War II general called George C. Marshall, right?
Okay.
And it's in a book called 33 Strategies of War. Basically, when you streamline the business, right, it becomes a lot more efficient and information can go up and down the hierarchy a lot quicker. Obviously, with cutting costs and all that stuff, that's like something different.
Right.
But making a company a lot more efficient is really important because as the book says, when it comes to like war strategies, you need to be able to mold the current situation as quickly as possible. And when you have a lot of excess, it's a lot harder for you to do, right? But when you remove the excess and information is going up and down the hierarchy a lot quicker, it's a lot easier to be able to maneuver appropriately. And obviously information won't get as diluted, because there won't be as many layers.
I get what you're saying.
What I mean?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like it's basically downsizing. Where you were at.
It's basically making a company more efficient.
Right, faster and efficient because you have too many people that you have to talk to.
Efficiency.
Right. I got it. Yeah, I mean,
but now it's, and not only that, I think now, and again, that's what Marshall did. If any letter was a page too long, it would go straight in the bin, and he will not fucking read it. And that's exactly what Elon Musk is doing. I think. I hope so. Right? In addition, there will be no more useless meetings. Right?
Right. I mean, I think that's important.
That's just fucking, it's just a fucking waste of time.
Right, it is. I mean, you're totally right. I mean, like
meetings.
Yeah, just meetings after meeting. I mean, that's a lot of things that they do like within tech companies is they just put meetings after meetings. And it's like, are these meetings productive?
They're not. Productivity and efficiency is one of the most important parts when it comes to business. And Elon Musk understands that. And he read the book and all of a sudden he decided to, apply these war strategies into his business. And now apparently Twitter are a lot more efficient than they've ever been.
Which book is that again?
Because of what he's done. 33 Strategies of War.
All right, 33 Strategies of War. Interesting. And it's by who again?
Yeah. Robert Greene.
Ah, cool. Yeah,
He's the same guy that wrote 48 Laws of Power.
Ah, really? That's interesting. He definitely might have read that book. Yeah. I mean, I think that's useful when you're thinking about scaling things is like to think of things of, how fast, well, it's about more, to me, I think it's more about control, right? You can kind of see how everything is working. But when things are too, I guess you would say too saturated, where you have so many people working in there and it's just like they're doing so many different things. It's hard to keep track of what the fuck is going on here? Like who's doing what? And it's like you want to think clearly about what everybody's actually doing so you can maneuver properly. But if you don't really know what all your pieces in the chess game are actually doing because the company's just so big that you can't really see what's going on, it's just like you lose control. So I see that as being
exactly what Marshall did. Yeah, that's exactly what Marshall did. Because within the book, right, when he took over the lead in the U.S. Army, when he first walked in, it was literally just chaos.
Right.
He had no control over. So what he did was he fucking cut out all the excess. And that's exactly what Elon Musk did. He walked into the company seeing that, all right, this is just a fucking mess.
Right.
Right. So what he had to do was cut down everything, right? Make everything a lot more efficient. And then from there, he can grow back. It doesn't matter. He can hire more people if he needed to.
Right.
But that shit just diluted the chaos that was happening. Mm-hmm. And he had to regain control to be able to fix everything, fix whatever needed to be broken. And now, with that being said, now people at the fucking bottom will still feel his presence at the top because of the efficiency that's happening. They send a letter, and within a couple of days, he can answer back. Because it's not going through so many fucking layers.
Right.
getting it as soon as possible. And if it's urgent, it hasn't been diluted due to communication errors.
Yeah, I think that's
So it
powerful.
fixes a lot of problems. Now, morally, yeah, I think morally it's not as nice, obviously. But when it comes to business, business and morals don't really mix. That's what my dad says, at least.
Business and morals don't really mix. That's actually interesting. Nah, he's kind of right though. It's tricky. But I mean, I would say, when it comes to morals, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily about morals. I think it's morely about, doing, best practices and doing the things that are, I don't know, having some type of respect of how you do it, right? It's like, you have to have I feel you have to have some type of like morals, but at the end of the day, to keep your business running, you can't be sensitive.